we've had a lot of talks that have ranged from sort of big ideas to having some fun. And now we're going to talk about how to make that change happen. So the next 3 talks are going to be a little bit more on the analytical and on the practical side. We're going to talk about app stores. We're going to talk about doing business in China so you can make that change. So the next person I'd like to welcome up is Emmanuel Carraud. Thank you, Emmanuel. Emmanuel is the CEO of Magic Solver, and he's been for a very long time into marketing for 15, 20 years. He knows a lot about mobile apps. One of his passions is entrepreneurship, and he's going to talk about how do we get our apps out there? How do we solve the discoverability problem on the App Store? So, Emmanuel Carraud.
Thank you. Good evening. Bonsoir, Paris. App Store is great. It's a huge new ecosystem. Over $5 billion already. You have the iOS App Store, you have the Android market, and many more. But the problem is too many apps out there. Over 500,000 applications. 1,000 new applications every day for iOS, for Android. So users are lost. So for users, how to find a good application? Apps which is relevant for me. Easy to use, and apps we can deliver. We say what's written on the can. For developers is also a problem. How to be visible? How to be visible on the App Store? How to reach the targets? And how to make money? So at Magic Solver, we worked on that for 3 years. We're based in Cambridge, spin out from Cambridge University. We have over 10 million downloads with our apps, 30 million downloads for our partners. And we've been studying the App Store for years. And we analyze the rating of our 1 million users, of daily users of Free App Magic, of the methodology of using the vote of our users, the app they download, correlated with their demographic and what they like. And it changed per country. I mean, it's really interesting to see local is key. In US, a lot of games, lifestyle, social network. In Europe, we have a lot of utilities in China. So if you analyze per country, the App Store is really, really different. And the US, that's a snapshot on the App Store, 1st December, is mainly games, Silicon Valley companies with in-app purchase game. In the UK, we have our Advent calendar was #1 there, a Christmas Advent calendar. And it's interesting to see only 2 apps are the same in US and UK. So you see completely different perception. In Germany, there's also a lot of Christmas Advent calendar, a lot of cars application on that day. And you see, again, only 2 apps in common with US or with UK. Every country is different. In France, we have a lot of local national brands, Canal+, Orange, a lot of lifestyles application, entertainment, and again, only 2 apps in common with the US, like Facebook and a game. In Italy, also a lot of local apps, like il calendario di Natale, and a lot of apps around local needs. So now if we move to Asia, we see also a really completely different market. In Japan, no Christmas, not so much game, but rather books, brands, manga. I mean, Tintin and McDonald's are the 2 brands you can find there. And in China is also really interesting, a lot of local apps and utilities, and there's 0 apps in common with the US on that specific days. So from that analysis, we see that even if it's global market, the App Store is also really local, because users want relevant application for their demographic, their interest, local, their language, but also their culture. Of course, they love brands, Facebook, and a couple of main brands. So what about app developers? They need a sexy app. Of course, a good name, Hungry Chicken versus Zombie, a good design, nice icon, good buzz, a good SEO. But that's not enough. You need to make your app visible. Top 25 on the App Store is like a first page on Google search. You get a snowball effect. But for that, you need hundreds of thousands of users in just a short amount of time. How you get that? You can get filtered by Apple or by Google. get visibility by your top media, or you need a big marketing push. Ad banner is quite expensive, downloads, or like a boost like Magic Solver. So there is different way, but you need to act. And you need also, of course, an engaging app to stay on top. Top quality app, you need to become viral, and you need a real user benefit to last. And my last tips is listen to your users, devil is in details, and iterate quickly. When you see a feedback, just do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Thank you.
Awesome.